Hi friends, this is video number 7 in the Information That I Hold series, and I'm on my third try on this one. And I'm about ready to go out and get a set of keys for a new place to live after having been in Portland for a year, and having pretty much finished releasing the information that I've been holding for close to a decade. I figured it was time for a new leaf on multiple levels. So this will be the last video in this series, and rather than slog through all of the immense amount of psychic pushback from the release of this information, I'll just say that along with the eclipses and the move, driving through forest fires, etc., it's been intense. And I'm sure many of you can understand. So with that, I wanted to say that when I look at the photos of when I was holding this information, as well as the earlier videos in this series, I realize what a jail I had been in. A jail of control, primarily through threat and sycophant stuff and auric violation and trespass that were explained in videos 5 and 6. That all of which are impossible to awaken with. And all of which many friends on Facebook are aware of in terms of knowing what happened and who this teacher is, who the teachers are. And some of those friends have indicated that they know and that they're appreciative of this information coming forth, particularly around occult control, which is interesting. It's been tagged to a number of other teachers. And I'm not one to do this witch hunt stuff at all. That's not my jam, as they say. So there have been those friends who've come forth, whether privately or on public threads, and acknowledged that this stuff happens. The vast majority of friends have remained silent, most especially teachers, with the exception of a few. And then there are some that are even engaging in some kind of gaslighting stuff, calling what I'm talking about as gossip, fear-mongering, and all that kind of stuff, which this definitely is not. I've tried to be as honest, factual, and telling exactly what happened after years of having this expression shut down. So I won't compromise on that truth at all, even if it means standing completely by myself, which in many ways I have been, which was actually really scary. And for an extrovert Aquarian to stand by myself is extremely difficult. So that's why I actually remained on Facebook, because I love y'all. And it's important to say this to a face, say this to people who I know. So with that, although this series is done, I'm not going to stop talking about honesty and integrity in teachings. I think it's a um, totally important subject, especially if it could prevent the tragedy, the literal tragedy that happened in this life. As one friend described it, she described it as being buried alive. It was indeed a soul murder. Those are strong terms. I even hate to say those words, but that was in fact what it was. And everyone, most everyone here knew the extent of the control over this life. That's apparent from the reactions to certain posts, among other things. So although there's not going to be any more videos talking about the actual information that I was holding, the topic isn't going away anytime soon, that's for sure. And neither is the discussion around integrity and very high truth teachings. I've got a website. The address is integrityandtruth.com. It's currently under construction. There had been some subtle sabotaging that I mentioned earlier around the building of that site, and the fact that there are many that don't want this story out. But it's a virus, it's a malware, this lack of integrity, this cosmic betrayal, as one teacher called it. So that's going to continue, and I look forward to combining something that really helped keep my sanity through all this, and that was going hiking in nature and taking photos of nature. So those I'll include on this website. It also is an integral part of this devoted heart. So I look forward to discussions on that once I get it going, and once I learn WordPress, which I hope to do shortly after I move to this new place, which is only a couple miles from here, still in Portland. I love Portland. With that, I look forward to my own freedom, which I can feel as this expression is opening up finally. I look forward to the healing of my family, multiple generations. And I look forward to a greater evolving of liberating teachings. And I look forward to being with y'all on this platform. And thanks again for watching any or parts of this, or all of it, or in what way you chose to do that. Deep, deep thanks, and deep, deep namaste.